are cool and the night is long. I'm humming the words to a broken song. My dress is on the chair, my heart is on the floor. I'm listening for your shadow by the heavy oak door. Soft as a whisper, smooth as a sin, waiting for the moment, for the blues to begin. It's silk on silk, a romantic delay, watching the moonlight as it turns to gray. A hesitant touch, a sophisticated ache, giving my heart one more reason to break. The perfume on the pillow is starting to fade, just like the beautiful plans that we made. I'll wrap myself in the velvet and dust and try to find a version of love I can trust. Silk on silk, a romantic delay, watching the moonlight as it turns to gray. The marble floor is cool beneath my feet. The city's noise is just a rhythm beat. I'm leaning on the railing, watching the gray while the silver service is cleared away. A golden key, a velvet room, a romantic kind of elegant gloom. Oh, it's the rain at the Ritz, a sophisticated blues, waiting for the one I'm afraid to lose. It's a hesitant rhythm, a vintage sigh underneath a heavy charcoal sky. The orchestra is playing a song from the past, knowing that the beauty wasn't meant to last. just a hollow ghost that starts to fade. One ring for love, one ring for the pain in the romantic middle of the midnight rain. Oh, as smoke rings rise into the ornate beams, the gray architecture of all my dreams, a hesitant blues, a vintage regret, a feeling that I haven't quite mastered yet. The ash is long and the air is thick. I can hear the pocket watch go tick, tick, tick. I'm caught in the haze, I'm stuck in the glow of a love that ended a long time ago. Smoke rings rise into the ornate beams, the gray architecture of all my dreams. The boardwalk is empty and the fog is a wall. I'm watching the shadow of the Ferris wheel fall. The salt is in the air and the cold is in the bone. I'm walking this distance purely alone. A flicker of neon, a hesitant spark in the middle of the West Coast romantic dark. It's midnight on the promenade, a blue tinted tide, with all of my memories buried inside. A hesitant blues, a sophisticated sigh, underneath the weight of a low-hanging sky. The carousel is silent and the horses are still, waiting for a thrill against their own will. I'll sit on a bench and I'll watch for the light to chase away the ghosts of this cinematic night. It's midnight on the promenade, a blue tinted tide, with all of my memories buried inside. stars are of gold and the floor is of silk, and the morning is white as a bottle of milk. I've got the diamonds and I've got the praise in this elegant waste of my beautiful days, singing for seas, singing for light in the middle of a long and romantic night. In a gilded cage, the blues run deep. Promises made that I couldn't keep. A hesitant jazz, a sophisticated ache, giving my heart one more reason to break. The door is unlocked, but I'm hesitant to fly underneath the weight of a vintage sky. I've grown so accustomed to the velvet and dust and the beautiful version of a love I can't trust. Gilded cage, the blues run deep. Promises made that we couldn't keep. It's too late for Monday, too early for light. I'm stuck in the middle of a permanent night. The clock is a liar, it's frozen in place, like the memory of your beautiful face. Between the ticks, between the talks, I'm opening all of the romantic locks. Oh, I'm halfway to Tuesday, a hesitant stay, watching the world as it's turning to gray. Silence that I'm hesitant to break. The coffee is bitter and the lamp is dim. chasing a dream on the very last rim. I wait for the morning, I wait for the sun, but the battle for peace is already won. It's turning to gray. The moonlight is silver, the hallway is black, and there's no turning forward and no turning back. I'm a girl in a movie that nobody saw, living a life with a beautiful flaw. Translate a hesitant breath in this romantic version of a vintage death. It's silver and shadow, a blue tinted scene, searching for the person that I might have been. A hesitant blue, a sophisticated sigh underneath the weight of a low-hanging sky. I walk through the frame and I walk through the door. I won't be coming back to this film anymore. The projector is clicking, the reel is thin in the high fidelity world that I'm living in. It's silver and shadow, a blue tinted scene, searching for the person that I might have been. He's been in the corner for 20-odd years, drowning in the salt of 1,000 tears. The wood is cracked, but the soul is still deep, like a secret that a lady is hesitant to keep. A bow on the string, a vibration of blue in the high fidelity memory like a soft summer rain, a romantic sorrow, a sophisticated glow, waiting for the ending of a long time ago. I'll play the notes that we used to sing and feel the weight of every single thing. The dust is dancing in the light of the moon, in the beautiful space of this blue-tinted room. Dancing through the house like a soft summer rain. With a careful hand, in a world that I no longer understand. I'm a statue of marble, I'm a figure of lace, with a beautiful mask on my tired old face. Shiny and white, but fragile and thin, hiding the blues that are living within. It's a porcelain smile, a romantic retreat, a hesitant rhythm on a lonely street. It's a vintage elegance, a sophisticated glow, waiting for the crack that is starting to show. I'll stand in the light and I'll play the part, with a high fidelity ache in my breaking heart. But the glaze is cold and the edges are sharp, like the lonely strings of a vintage harp. It's a porcelain smile, a romantic retreat, a hesitant rhythm on a lonely street. turning the very last page. The audience is gone and the theater is cold. A story of romance that's finally been told. One last bow, one last sigh, underneath the weight of a heavy gray sky. It's the final curtain call, a blue tinted end. Not quite a lover, but more than a friend. A hesitant jazz, a sophisticated blues, reading the lines of the midnight news. I'll take off the makeup and I'll take off the crown and watch how the city is finally settling down. The future is waiting, the past is behind. In the beautiful jazz of a peaceful mind. A blue tinted end, not quite a